Ice Age water. This water hasn't been seen since the last Ice Age, its last cycle. That's how long it takes this water to filter through the geology. Now when it comes to natural water, it's all about minerals, and minerals are electrolytes. So if you are for any reason buying electrolytes, they're already in natural water and they're called minerals, and it's mainly sodium and potassium that are the electrolytes. The measurement of minerals in water is TDS, total dissolved solid. 0 TDS is distilled water, water with no minerals, which is brilliant for electrical appliances, irons, car batteries, and cleaning windows. Seawater is 30 to 40,000 TDS. And in the world of natural water that we play with, it's probably from about 5 or 6 TDS, which is like a glacial water, water that hasn't filtered through any geology, therefore doesn't have minerals. So it's kind of like common sense. And it's just like in the world of wine, it's called terroir. In the world of wine, you can get 2 identical grapevines growing in different fields that yield a different flavour wine due to the minerals in the soil, and that's the terroir, and the same thing happens with water. So the 2 waters that I've managed to get here are Fromin at 176 TDS.
Yes.
Sorry?
Yes, correct.
Thank you.
Yes.
To measure the TDS, they boil the water, evaporate it, and then the white powder at the end is the measurement of minerals. So this is 170, the next one is 132. So when we're tasting water, now what you're going to, at 170 there isn't really a taste, there aren't really enough minerals for water to taste. The next one has taste. But here what you're going to have is just a beautiful mouthfeel. The water, when it's in your mouth, will just feel beautiful. So when you're tasting water, still water, put it in your mouth like a mouthwash, swirl it around 4 or 5 seconds in between your lips and your gums. Then you've calibrated your mouth, and then take another sip, and then you can taste the water really well. And here, it's just going to be just like drinking silk.
Is there like a better or worse for like the...
Brilliant question. It's completely subjective. So if we swap the word water for cheese, what's the best cheese? We can have different favourites.
Sure.
Exactly the same thing in the world of water. I've got different favourite waters for different things. So now if I go to the gym, I'm using a high TDS water for my electrolytes because they're naturally occurring energy drinks without any of the poison rubbish. So it's human medicine. We've just been completely dumbed down to ignore the most important liquid on the planet. And yet it heals humans, and we are made of it, and the quality of water we put in the human being that's made of water, it has an impact. So anyway, hopefully you will enjoy this. How many of you are tasting? Just so I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Hey, Alex?
Yeah, I'm drinking.
Michael's in. Whatever you got.
I've got 5 out of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so help yourselves.
Okay. Here, Alex, give
So, swirl it around your mouth. If you've been drinking alcohol, okay, so it's kind of like not a great starter to this, but make the most, swirl it around your mouth, and then hopefully you'll just be able to notice on the second mouthfeel that it's just a beautiful mouthfeel, unlike...
And we're from Czech Republic, is this?
Now, also,
Near
it's
Prague.
kind of not used to minerals either, because most of your bottled waters are purified or vapor distilled. So minerals now, water has a flavour, it has taste, but at this level, really, it's mouthfeel. The next one will shock you.
Switch around. I did.
Anyway, so there's no great reaction here, there's no wow. The next one will wow you. So this is...
I'm ready.
It's quite refreshing.
How is?
It's very good. Delicious.
If we had tap water,
Nice
here
to
now,
hear
as
it.
another water to compare that to, you would smell the tap water and be like, that's a problem. So that's just a beautiful, naturally occurring water. Right. The next water is 1,372 TDS, which is a super high category water. Comes from Italy. I'm not sure if it's not naturally carbonated, but it's beautiful. So have you...
Serious question, should we use different glasses or is it
He's got different glasses.
No, so when we're tasting water, now, because we're going up in minerals, it's fine. But if you went down, it wouldn't work.
I see.
Great question.
Okay.
Who's ready for water number 2?
Yes.
Now, hopefully, let me just check.
Okay.
Beautiful. Now,
And this
taste.
one is yours?
No, this isn't.
No.
Mine isn't here, I'm afraid. It's locked up somewhere, I don't even know where. So now this is carbonated water with taste, minerals.
Oh, delightful. Oh,
This is really good to understand these. Thank you.
we gotta get this guy
I
one.
feel like suddenly everyone's got a bit of an English accent going on.
We're just so excited.
I do say the word delightful a lot. That is in my repertoire. Which one is it?
What do we think?
This one is sparkling. Would you like some?
Yeah, shut.
Do you have a little bit more?
This is his one.
So, no, this isn't my water.
No, this one.
No.
This isn't my water.
Which
This
one
is
is
an
it?
Italian water. I couldn't get mine because we didn't plan this. I just had to grab what I could. And they were the two only available.
I've been waiting here for you this whole night. And then I saw him and I well, that's why I was like,
Can you taste this?
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So this is just a snippet, and when you start discovering what's going on in the world of water, I promise you it can change your life because you fall in love with it, and when you fall in love with it, you start realizing that you're thirsty and you're not hungry, and then you start piecing together natural health and well-being, and it has a massive impact on every part of our being.
So what should we shop for in the States?
Right, so when you're shopping here, it's really difficult, and well, it's not difficult if you're aware. You want to avoid vapor distilled and purified. In the United States, in the past, there used to be processed water, and the industry didn't like to be called processed water, so they changed it to vapor distilled and purified water, which sounds a bit more glamorous than processed. And then they started scamming you all that it's purer water, and it's water without minerals, but it's pure, it's without everything, it's clean, it's pure. So pure water is H2O. H2O is undrinkable. Water with minerals is H2O with loads of trace minerals, and that becomes beautiful water. And they're all different. And this is the beautiful thing. So now that you've had a taste of it, when you're shopping, now you want to look for TDS. What you want to look for are the words natural mineral stream. But when you're buying water in the United States, the eye level shelf is all vapor distilled and purified water. The good waters, the natural mineral spring waters, are on the bottom shelf next to the distilled waters, and it's like, it's the wrong way round. And all the purified water bottles look amazing. It's like Vegas, it's like the strips, like, yeah, me. Yeah, don't think about the water, it's just all about the packaging and the branding. But when you get to the beautiful waters, some of them are terrible branding and packaging, but they're spring water. So psychologically, we're conditioned to go for the shiny thing because we're like little magpies, but the quality stuff's at the bottom. And but yet, with awareness, we can buy it, and it's really cheap, and it's beautiful. And yes.
When I'm at a gas station
Yeah.
in like Elgin, Illinois, or some horrible.
So like smart water shit, vapor distilled.
Spring water, right?
Mountain Valley spring water. Mountain
Or
Valley.
mineral, or like so like an Evian, or what about Fiji?
Perfect.
Okay.
Natural water. So
It sounds like Fiji. and I
Correct.
get that.
The only problem with Fiji now comes a little bit of social responsibility. That Fiji is so far away in the world that anyone buying it, they're buying it really because it's got a blue background and a pink flower.
It looks lovely.
It looks lovely, but the water itself is lovely, but Evian is just as lovely, and there are American waters that will be just as lovely, but because there's no awareness around it, we're buying based on branding, and I want to change it to a knowledge-based marketplace and not a branding-based marketplace, so that you guys can buy the water you want to buy based on knowledge, not based on someone else's manipulation.
How about not buying water and just taking it out of the tap?
So, the difference between natural mineral and spring water and tap water is that tap water is highly processed water.
Okay.
So it's been through multiple stages of filtration, skimming different methods of filtration, and then the water is blended with minerals and chlorine. The only reason chlorine is added to tap water is to kill bacteria. There is no bacteria in natural mineral spring water, it's called dirty water, you couldn't bottle it. Because we've been conditioned though, to think that chlorine's fine to drink, and I would urge everybody, especially men, to look at the Karolinska Institute report from Sweden in 2023 on a cohort of 60,000 people that it proves links the colorectal cancer increase in men at 38% and bladder cancer in men at 28% with long-term exposure to chlorine in water. So chlorine is a neurotoxin, and in some states in the United States there is more chlorine in the tap water than there is in your swimming pool, and you would never think of drinking a swimming pool.
You guys getting yelled at or what?
When we add a filter to tap water, all right.
Reverse osmosis is that?
Hang on, filtration.
We have some takers
So
here on
it
more
doesn't
water.
matter what filter we're filtering our tap water with. What we're doing is adding more processes to all of the process that water's already been through. Okay? Whereas natural mineral spring water has been through the processes it's been through were through Mother Nature. That's the difference.
So what's your top 3 choices in the States if we were to buy it off the shelf?
Any natural mineral spring water.
Doesn't matter the brand, it's just any natural.
Any natural spring water. And some of them, so in the United States you've got a lot of super low TDS waters, and super low TDS waters just leave your mouth feeling a little bit dry. So I like, minerals. Evian 350 TDS, brilliant. San Pellegrino 156 TDS. They're European waters.
Please pass the brownies. I didn't get one, and I'm not sure what's happening
Oh,
here.
I'm sorry.
Question.
Yes.
So when I was in the military, we were all like drinking a lot of mineral water. It was all
Yes.
brought in, and like there were certain guys that got kidney stones because they were drinking like tons and tons of mineral water. And like I'm curious, that was
What brand, you know?
I don't know, like 2003, we were in Iraq, it was kind of confusing, you would just
Okay.
drink whatever water
Yeah,
came,
you should give
and
them
like
bottles,
everyone was,
same
like,
bottles.
they would bring in these bottles of water, and like you drink 10 liters a day,
Yeah, I bet.
okay, you
Yeah.
piss like twice, it
Yeah.
was insane,
Yeah.
you would like sweat like crazy,
Yeah.
and so there were guys who got kidney stones
Yeah, okay.
from drinking so much mineral water
Yeah.
that it was like a thing, and like everyone was kind of worried about it, so I'm curious.
The difference
Where
between
does that sit?
So if you're drinking a super high TDS water in
Yeah.
volume,
Yeah.
that's going to do that.
Dude, I mean, we're talking 10 liters a day.
So that's what's going to happen. So when it comes to water now, it's different waters for different jobs. Hydration water for me, water lower TDS, 100 to 500 TDS doesn't matter. Beautiful volume water. If I'm going to the gym, or this is an evening water for a bit of a sip, something with taste,
Yeah.
that's when I want the flavour. But I don't want the flavour when it comes to hydration, because then it's like drinking gravy.
Okay,
It's too
yeah,
rich.
I see.
Yeah? So too many minerals in volume is not good.
Yes.
You want lower, so different water for different jobs. But water's got the answer to whatever job you want. With a little bit of knowledge, it's really easy.
I'm just telling you that, like, whomever was in procurement for the United
They
States
had no
military
idea.
had no idea what they were doing. They were just bringing as much bottled water as humanly
Mate, there's a
possible.
lot of bottled
And
water
like,
coming
dude, guys were literally getting kidney stones. It was unbelievable. That was the thing.
That probably helps the purified vapor distilled marketing thing as well. Oh yeah, we'll sell you water that's clean, that's pure, that won't do that.
Yeah.
But with a little bit of understanding, that's probably water that's just really super high in calcium.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah, the calcium. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
And maybe, probably someone wasn't even aware.
I mean, like, we're talking like a 25-year-old guy, like dozens of them getting kidney stones. And so it was a weird situation where like everyone was drinking so much water
Yeah.
and so much mineral
It wasn't
water
a coincidence.
that it probably wasn't great. Anyway, sorry.
Brilliant. Good question. Cool, that's it.
Thank you! We have heard about you for the past 24 hours. And I am so happy we got to meet you.
Can I please ask in return
Yes,
that you
of course.
follow me on Instagram?
Yes, she's on. Nick, are you on Insta? Yes, what's your selfie?
Thank you.
What's your follower?
Bearded, thank you, mate. Bearded water sommelier.
What is it?
Bearded water. I tried to keep it simple.
I think you're
Sommelier.
probably going to be the only bearded water guy out there.
Thank you so much.
Lauren?
Doran Binder.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah, can we get a pic with you?
Cool.
Can you get in with us too? Yes. My Czech friend, let's go.